Organic producers, importers and consumers have met with the Ministry of Primary Industries in Wellington to discuss whether New Zealand is in need of a national standard for organic products. The meeting was the first of 8 set to happen across the country over the next few weeks. Of the top 25 countries who trade organically, Australia and New Zealand are the only two who don't have a national standard to ensure products are, in fact, organic. Our reporter Katie Scotcher and cameraman Richard Tinderlin went along to the meeting and spoke to those in the industry.
When you step into the Wellington chocolate factory, you're greeted by the whirring sound of machines and the sweet smell of chocolate. The factory has been open for 5 years and produces organic, ethically sourced and traded chocolate. The factory's production manager, Oliver Finlay, says all of their beans are grown organically without pesticides.
So we roast all the beans, we grind all the beans down into chocolate, generally in a dark chocolate, so 70% cocoa, 30% sugar. We try to source all ethically, so we do a lot of direct trade with farmers, which is better for the farmers. They get a lot more out of it. It's better for the development of the small countries as well, which is pretty cool.
The Wellington Chocolate Factory is one of 750 producers and manufacturers of organic produce certified by BioGrow. Being certified by an organisation like BioGrow is one of the only options for manufacturers who want to establish their organic credentials and involves a one-off cost of around $2,000. Certification involves auditing the way manufacturers produce, process and distribute their products. It ensures an organic product is free of additives and no chemicals were used during growth. If a company introduced a new product or changed suppliers, it would require a new certification. BioGrow's Chief Executive, Donald Nording, says a national standard would boost consumer confidence.
If I'm a consumer and I go in and I want to buy organic eggs, for example, everybody eats eggs. Well, maybe not everybody, but a lot of people eat eggs. I enjoy eggs and go to the supermarket. I know today that a lot of the eggs that claim to be organic aren't actually certified. So do we know if it's organic or not? That's a question that I think will be answered if we have a regulation and national standard.
Mr Nording says a national standard wouldn't affect those already certified by BioGrow. Wellingtonians shopping for organic food supported the idea of a national standard.
I guess you're paying a much higher price point and you want to know that if you're buying that it is actually certified.
I think go for it. I think we can all be safer.
So that you know exactly what is in the food. So you're not getting any additives, extras that you don't want.
Because then we know that it is organic and then we're not actually eating something that's full of pesticides or antibiotics and that sort of carry on.
Brian Wilson from MPI says set regulation could help the industry grow.
The main pro is it could give us a better access to other markets where organic regulation is required, and so those markets expect a level of reciprocal arrangements in New Zealand.
Mr Wilson couldn't confirm if the proposed regulation would cost producers and says that will need to be figured out during the consultation process. Organic consumers, retailers, importers and exporters have until the 11th of June to make submissions to the Ministry. In Wellington for Checkpoint, call Katie Scotcher, 10A.